Hey everybody, what's going on? We got another video for you. King Midas Collects, your boy Vaughn. Last video I talked about some incentive variants I wanted to show you guys. We got these a couple weeks ago via trade at the Annandale Comic and Card Show. One of the vendors was selling a bunch of variants, backstock variants, some random series, or random and recent series, one in 10s, 25s, and even one in 50s. For $5 a piece, and we're like, all right, let's come up with a deal. So we traded something and ended up getting 7 short boxes of variants. So we're going to show you guys some of the cooler ones. So let's get right into it. And what's nice is that they're actually labeled too. So Thor and Loki Double Trouble 1 in 25 here. Pretty fun little series for the kiddos on that one. Bunch of Thor. So you'll see these are somewhat in alphabetical order, but you know, Frank Cho on issue 30 here. We have a Salvador La Roca on issue 29, all 1 in 25s, man. It's crazy stuff. Torrin Clark here on issue 26, just banging out those Frost Giants. We have the 1 in 25 for issue number 25 here. Looks like John Romita Jr. on that one. Let's see what else we got. Ooh, another for Thor 24. Legacy 750, which is why these are thick boy here. So another 1 in 25. Keeping that 1 in 25 train going. Issue number 17. And you got their original price tags on here. $40 trying to sell this book. I don't think they're like in the $8 to $15 range. I think 15 would be max you can push on one of these. A lot of the 1 in 25s, unless they're specific artists, they just don't trend, right? And then, of course, if it's a key, obviously, then it gives it a little bit more pop. But a lot of every single issue having 1 in 25 gets to be a bit much, in my opinion. As a variant collector, too. You know what I mean? So, issue 72 here, 1 in 25 for Amazing Spider-Man. Not the current run, but the 2018 run here. Issue 73. So, and a lot of this stuff you guys probably haven't even seen cover-wise because a lot of people don't pay attention to these variants. So, 74 was a Legacy 875 issue for the Beyond Corporation, 1 in 25 Shattered variant there. That one's kind of cool. It had a $50 price tag on that one. Same one with this one, $50 price tag, 1 in 25 for issue number 91. And, you know, the artwork isn't the best there either. So, unless you're like a purist and have to collect all the covers, at that point, I understand. This was kind of cool, issue number 17. This one is of the current series here with Rec Rap on the cover, Ed McGuinness. I think the perfect person to draw Rec Rap is Ed McGuinness, actually. We have issue number 30 here, Nick Bradshaw. I really have to say, unless it changes, majority of these are 1 in 25, so you guys can see that for yourself here. Issue number 31, Jim Chung. That one's kind of cool with the trade dress in the back there, swinging across it. We have a Patrick Gleason, issue number 32. Kind of put himself back on the map with those, was it ASM 52, 53? You guys remember that with the webbing? We have issue number 43 here, Lupacino. Yeah, Emanuela Lupacino. And then Terry and Rachel Dotson on 42. I don't know what that one was like. Crisscross there. That's some Transformers. That's pretty cool. Energon Universe here, issue number 5 here. Another issue number 5, but here's the 1 in 10. I think the 1 in 10 is better than that 1 in 25. Issue number 6. I have issue 12 of the Hulk. What is that? It says Travel Foreman. There's no way that this person's first name is Travel. $40 price tag on that one too. That's wild. Issue 17, Fantastic Four, Lee Garbett. They're awesome here. GalaxyCon exclusive from Maleficent. We have Vampirella 666, the 1 in 10 there. Again, love the fact that they changed the cover paper quality for the Dynamite books going forward. That was much needed. That is awesome. J. Scott Campbell 1 in 50 Venom. Issue number 35, that final issue there for the previous run. For Dylan took over. I haven't, since issue 35, have not read Venom, so I have no idea what's going on now. issue number 8 of X-Men. Pretty cool MODOK cover there. We got issue 3, Terry Rachel Dotson, probably Terry there, both. Got some Void Rivals 1 in 25s. These are pretty cool. So Void Rivals is still pretty hot right now. The 1 in 10 for issue 5. The Karen Darabo, issue number 5, 1 in 25. So 1 in 10 and 1 in 25 on that one. 1 in 10 here. We have this Doctor Strange, Death of Doctor Strange number 2, 1 in 25. Again, $50 price tag for that is asking a bit much on release. And people will pay these prices too. Salvador LaRocca, issue number 3, Black Panther. Then we have the issue 1 character design variant there for the new cape and shoulder emblem, I guess. This one I like, of course, it's wrestling related, so it speaks to me more. White Knight presents Generation Joker, 1 in 25, Dan Panosian on issue number 3, holding that belt, that title belt. We have this awesome George Perez, issue 10 for Avengers. Got a Ben Oliver, Superman Batman World's Finest, issue 16. I'm gonna throw it out my shoulder here. Francesco Mobley on this awesome Black, White, and Blood for Alien. And if you guys haven't been reading this book, it is awesome. For the blood portion, it's like spattered in green for the green alien blood. It's fantastic. Whoever came up with that idea was perfect. Alien issue number 3. I think this is volume 4. I can't believe there's been 4 volumes of this Alien series within Marvel since 21. It's crazy. What was the name of this book? The Agent. So Agent Virgin here for issue number 1. This one's cool. I never actually seen this one. Ravencroft for Institute for the Criminally Insane here. Issue number 2, 1 in 25 with Kingpin there. And I don't think that's Werewolf by Night, but it's a pretty sick cover. I can't remember who the artist is for this one. I like that one a lot. We have Punisher number 1. I'm not sure if anyone actually bought this 1 in 25 unless you're like the biggest Punisher fan. And again, had to have every cover, so people are like that. We got the Yoon 1 in 25 Invincible Iron Man number 8. Then we have Emilio Lasso on issue 13. Got Emma Frost there on the cover. So X-Men purists, they'll probably want to get that. Beautiful Alex Maleev here on issue 45. Deadly Hands of Kung Fu Gang War, issue number 1. We get Paco Medina. Who's buying a 1 in 25 on that one shot? Yeah, I really don't know. This is the Justice, Darkwing Duck, the Justice Duck, doing the homage to Justice League International, which is pretty cool. The Virgin 1 in 10. This is pretty sick. This is the 2023, this last year's STCC exclusive. Colleen Doran for Conan the Barbarian number 1. Cool to see that one in here. There's also like a foil variant of that too, but apparently this one's the pricier one. We have issue 37 of Star Wars. 36 of Star Wars. Some League Garbage action. That one was a Phil Noto, previous there for Lando. Then we have Star Wars 18. 1 in 25. And cap it off here on this particular pile, because there are more. There's more. Star Wars issue number 3, all the way to issue number 3. Lionel Francis Yu on the 125. That awesome Vader. Now, I wish it was the Dr. Aphra variant. That'd be sick, but of course somebody would have snatched that quickly. Again, these variants were kind of like the backstock variants that tend to just sit there and, you know, accumulate dust, so to speak, right? Nobody's really particularly looking for every single 1 in 25 for each book. It just gets too expensive. So I think that was an excellent deal where he was selling each one for $5 a piece, but because there were 7 full boxes of them, we just ended up making a deal. And it worked out in our favor FMV wise. Even if we were to sell it all for $5 a piece, you know, we're making our money back tenfold. And a lot of these variants though are 10 to 20. Some of, I think we even had like 2 like $80 variants that were in there. They just kind of spiked up after the fact. So with that being said, let's kind of dwindle down our pile here of other books that we have that I've been adding to the collection here. So we have the Valiants miniseries, 4-issue miniseries from 2014. This is Ben Templesmith. Excuse me, no. This is Jeff Lemire. Jeff Lemire and Matt Kint doing this variant cover here, the 1 in 10. So that's really cool to find because some of the variants for Valiant books, like, you just don't see. So anytime I get them in collections, I definitely hold on to them. So issue number 2, the 1 in 10. Can't remember who the artist was on that one, but you just don't run into these. So I rather get them and hold on to them. And honestly, when you think of like the Ninjak, there's like awesome Ninjak Shadow Man and Exo Manowar variants that some artists have done. They're ghost books. They're absolute ghosts. So Jenny Frizen's done a few. There's one Ninjak book, issue 25, I believe. I can't find it anywhere. Nobody has it. So Hastings variants for issue number 1 there. And then on the back side, we do have the Hastings issue number 2. Because you just don't see those. What else we got here? Exo Manowar issue number 2. This is the second volume here. Then we have a fan edition for issue number 1. And then the issue number 1, Operation Rebirth. First appearance of the new Exo Manowar. I can't remember what his name was. Like Dylan or something. Y'all remember these? This was based off the Super Nintendo Sega Saturn video game here. Iron Man, Exo Manowar, Heavy Metal. So each one was like a little different because this is Iron Man Exo, and this was Exo Iron Man over here on this one. And apparently for this issue, there's actually a magazine edition or video game edition where it does read Iron Man Exo Manowar, but it's this cover and then it's like embossed in red. So I think that would be the one that you want to find if you ever collect Iron Man or Exo Manowar books, I guess. Some more Valiant. You guys are going to see a couple of these. This top pile here is all Valiant books. So Psylords issue number 1. Some of the other obscure Valiant books that nobody's heard of, because the ones that people know about: Turok, Exo Manowar, Harbinger, Archer and Armstrong, Bloodshot. I think I'm missing one more, right? Rye, right? Those are the ones that people tend to remember and not these random ones. And then we have Geomancer. So this one's also chrome embossed, if you can see that. Lighting's not the best. This one is interesting. You know, you guys see these all in dollar bins everywhere. This Deathmate series, Image and Valiant coming together. This one's significant though for the black issue because it's the first appearance of Gen 13. So be on the lookout for that one. This is a cool, no value to it, but just a Deathmate Chromium Silver edition for was it the Journey book or guide book or something like that? Not really any value with that one. And then not so much with this one either, but this is like the preview. There is also another version of this that's the more expensive and harder to find one. I think instead of Advanced Comics that it says down there, there's a different logo. Previews logo or something like that. Some Exo Manowar back issues here, so nothing significant. Y'all ever see this too, where the boards get superimposed by the ad? So the ad is kind of like, y'all ever see that? I kept one board where it seemed the back of a comic book was like literally like stamped on it, and it's so crazy what happens to this ink year after year here. Keeping this one here, issue number 14, because it's appearance of Turok on the cover there. So I didn't know that they did that. The Harbinger homage to Dark Knight. I'm sure a lot of people have seen that. Here's issue number 0. Again, there's a rare 0 issue that was like a magazine cutout giveaway thing that you could win. So that's rare. There's another version of it. Eternal Warrior issue number 5. This is the second overall appearance of this man here, Bloodshot. So I'm going to be on the lookout for that. Of course, issue number 4 is probably the value book to have, outside of a couple of Magnus books. Valiant Vision starter kit with 3D glasses. That's pretty neat. And then they did this gimmick here with the Rebirth of Valiant in 2012, where a lot of their series, Eternal Warrior here, did these like CGC label variants. So we keep a few of them because they're kind of cool. Although I wish the artwork was a lot better. There's some 8-bit variants. This is a 1 in, well, no, it's not a 1 in 10. I think one of the websites I used to catalog had this in the incorrect spot, but it's pretty cool. A little Final Fantasy 8-bit homage there. Again, going back to the CGC thing, issue 50 is the final issue of that big revival of Valiant, Exo Manowar. So these cool little, what was that one thing in the mid 2000s called Habbo Hotel? Y'all remember that? That's what that reminds me of. Wow, that's a throwback. More 8-bit covers here because they're pretty cool. We got the Exo Manowar Metroid homage there. This one's from the Acclaim 97 series again, homaging Avengers. Then another 8-bit homage there, River City Ransom style, Double Dragon style. Back to the CGC. Man, my shoulder is really getting rammed here. Fighter Select, more 8-bit goodness. Archer and Armstrong. Bloodshot. These are I'm showing you guys like books that I feel a lot of people, most casual people, have probably never seen before. And this is the stuff that I have ingrained because I'm constantly looking at cover price, comic book realm, looking at all the different variants that a lot of these series have, and just try to be familiar with it. Another CGC. This one's interesting here. It's kind of a little beat up, but it is first appearance, so we'll hold on to it. So Magnus, issue number 5. You flip it over, it is the first appearance of Rye. So that is a key book. Then we got some late issues of Bloodshot. These all have some value just because of the low print run. You just don't see these. This is late, and this doesn't have a date on it. I want to say it's like 96, 97 time frame for that. Issue 41. Then we have 42. And if you guys follow me on Instagram over at King Midas Collects, you'll actually see I took a photo of issue 50 and 51 because those are the big ones that you want to, the final issues there that you want. 44. And people in this area, if you remember these guys back in the day before they closed up, Fudd's Rabbit Hole of comic books and cards in Pasadena. No longer around anymore, but a lot of old timers will probably remember that LCS. Issue 43, 46, 49. And that's it for the Valiant stuff. And then we're going to move over to just some random stuff that's sitting over here. Hulk Marines, I didn't even know that was a thing. That was during the time period I was not reading any comic books. We got Superman 494 here. Pretty awesome cover. I really like this from Jose. What is his name? Gael Garcia Lopez. Did I say that incorrectly? Y'all know who I'm talking about. I love that cover. That's a really nice cover. Random issue of Firestorm for some reason sitting in this pile. Cool. Maybe I needed to add it. Avengers Forever issue number 9. This is a key issue here. This is the origin of Kang of Nathaniel Richards. So the Kurt Busiek Avengers Forever run. Check it out. It's actually a good read. Really, really good read. Valor issue 18. Just that homage for Crisis on Infinite Earths there. What else we got? Bibbo and Lobo, Showcase 95, issue number 6. Kind of only keeping it because I like the Lobo. Doing everything Lobo here, but who the hell is Bibbo? Is that like a Popeye knockoff? Who is that? Batman Scar of the Bat, just a Elseworld book sitting here. We have Detective Comics 627, the anniversary homage here of the very first appearance of Batman in issue 27 of Detective. This is newsstand, so nice to have the newsstand. And we'll finish it off with another anniversary issue here of Batman. It's issue 800 did not have. I think 800 was actually the last one I was missing. So now I'm only missing issue 1 and 100, right? So I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 1,000 on Detective. So that's pretty cool. And then we'll finish it off with this 1 in 25 Dark Crisis. Worlds Without Justice League Superman number 1. This awesome Steve, is it Beach? Yeah, Steve Beach variant cover there. So that's pretty cool. Wanted to get through some of these variants that I had sitting around so that I can clean up a little bit around this area. We're processing every day, guys. So many books. Be on the lookout for more content on the Instagram. I think I'll probably just do like one of the talk about videos, do it that way. I just don't have a good cell phone, like a stand for the cell phone, so I can take videos that way, a la like a Pop Comics sort of deal, so that you guys don't see, you know, different views and stuff like that. Because normally if I do a video like that, I'm holding I'm holding my cell phone like this, and in my opinion, it shakes too much, right? And I don't want that for you guys. So we want it to be clean and fun, right? Anyway, thank you so much. We hit the 20-minute mark. We're over the 20-minute mark. We'll do another video shortly. I got so much more to show you guys. So I hope you saw something you liked. Let me know if there's anything you're interested in. And of course, we're doing claim sales over the weekends on Instagram, over on Facebook, in the Facebook marketplace, in the Facebook comic book groups. And we're actually doing a community-wide yard sale this weekend. So if you want the address, if you're local to the DMV area, want to make the drive, we'll have $1 bins out. We'll have the Deep Ink Collectibles catalog out there alongside other wall books. So, hey, hit me up. I'm always willing to make a deal. Until next time, guys, Bag and Boredom. We'll see you then.